Wake up, it's another day. Cody and Kenzie, they on their way. Sip that coffee, let's pour a cup. With Milo and Scout, these pups won't shut up.
They're cute though.
This is how we do it. Breaking down life's messy fights. Sharing truths that keep you up at night. No sugarcoating, just what's real. How will we do it raw and a sale? How will we
do it?
Grab a seat, coffee life, and chaos meet. With Milo and Scout, we're by your side. Here for the ride in 2025.
Hey guys, it's Kinsey.
And Cody.
Welcome to How We Do It.
How We Do It.
Episode 2.
We've made it.
We did it.
Somehow, we did it.
How we did it? I don't know.
But, you know, I was really excited to hear back some feedback from everyone. You know, it was better than what I was expecting. Not that I was expecting bad feedback, but...
Well, I was expecting none. Like, I didn't expect anybody to care.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Like, oh, cool. Good for you, I
Another
guess.
podcast. Woo.
Yes. But it was really, really cool. Somebody said they wanted to sew into our podcast, which was wild. I mean...
Yeah, no, that's a huge blessing.
For sure, and it's just weird. Weird concept to me.
Yeah, and I was amazed at just
in a good
like
way.
how many followers that started following our page on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it was just one after another, which was a really good feeling for being only just the first few days into this.
Sure. Yeah, it was really cool. It's really, really cool. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, engaging, all the things. It means a lot to us. This is honestly just a creative outlet for us. And so the fact that people care, whether it's 1 or 15 or 100, we're grateful.
Yeah, we are grateful.
Very, very grateful. And it's a lot less cringy than the videos I used to make. So.
You know, I have yet to see, I've maybe only seen maybe 2 minutes of these old YouTube videos that Kinsey used to make. What was it? Coffee Confessions?
Yes.
Like, what a great name for a YouTube channel.
I had a whole jingle. I paid a guy like $300 to make me this jingle called Coffee Confessions. And it was so catchy. I really wanted him to do our jingle for this, but he doesn't do it anymore.
But Coffee Confessions.
Yeah.
We still have coffee.
This is like the premium upgraded version, 4K resolution compared to what I used to make. And again, a lot less cringy because I won't even let him watch those. I just want that era of my life to be deleted forever.
I think the whole channel is gone now, right? I mean,
no, it's still there. It's just all the videos are privated.
Okay.
But your internet footprint is a real thing. So there's a video of a guy, and I don't even know, Scotland or something, who reacted to one of my YouTube videos. He roasted YouTubers, and he literally roasted my videos.
Well,
like, he would compliment me, and then he would just roast me, and it was hilarious. And I think I roasted him back. But there's proof, there's evidence of my videos on the internet still.
Wow.
So,
and I have not seen
search hard
those,
enough.
So. But anyways, so how was your week?
Anyways, don't go looking. Don't go searching. Please. Now I just triggered everybody to go and do that. It's been good. How's your week?
Yeah, it's like the don't push button. I'm the kind of guy. What does that button do? I've got to touch it, you know.
Yeah.
And so you just triggered everyone, like you said. They're gonna go looking for those videos.
I had
now.
a whole past life. Okay, sometimes I look at my life and I go, who in the world is writing this? God. But you know, I think he's just having fun at this point because it's like I grew up in Hollywood. Was a full-time auditioning, used to make YouTube videos, and now I live in Arkansas. Here we are making YouTube videos. So it's awesome. It's great. But what a plot twist.
But anyways, so my week so far it's been really good. It's been busy, which like I've said, I like busy. I like the going. That's why I'm trying to learn to be more intentional with my time. But this week, I just had a lot going on with work, and then there's just some things that we are praying about and working through, and it's just been it's been a good week. What about yours?
No, it's all good things too. I think, there's a lot shifting and moving in our lives, like good things, and maybe we can fill everyone in on those things in the right timing. But yeah, I think with life comes ebbs and flows, and sometimes it can be emotionally exhausting. But we're really excited, and I think like the first year of our marriage is filled with dreaming really into what our life looks like together, and what God is dreaming up for us too, and partnering with that. So it's all good things. We're just going, what is happening?
Yeah, just learning to navigate that.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
You said that perfectly.
But someone had a birthday 2 days ago.
Did. I'm old.
27.
27. I told a youth student that, and they gave me a look like, and I was like, thank you. Thank you. If you're listening and couldn't see my face, it was a look like, what the heck? Yeah. 3 years from 30.
3 years from 30. But not to boast or pat my own back, but I think the birthday present I got you was pretty epic.
You guys, it was the most generous gift ever. I told him I wanted a Super 8 film camera, and I think I sent you probably one of the most unrealistic ones to purchase, and he went and he got it.
Yeah.
And I wanted it because I thought to myself, it'd be really cool to have that as an add-on to my wedding packages for wedding clients. And we have a wedding at the end of the month.
Yeah.
That we're going to go shoot together in Nashville, which is going to be so fun.
My favorite city in the world.
We're so excited.
Yes.
So excited. So ready. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. And it's at the coolest location. Like, Taylor Swift recorded her first album there.
Whoa.
That's all I care
about.
about.
I don't know if I knew that detail or not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited.
I know you are. I've turned him into a Swiftie.
We were front row for the Taylor Swift concert in LA.
Third row.
It
felt like front row
Yeah.
because there's Taylor Swift walking right in front of us. You guys, I just want you to know, I saw Taylor Swift in person, like in concert, okay? And then I got engaged the next day. What a weekend.
And I even showed up in my Taylor Swift shirt.
You Belong With Me shirt that my sister Maddie made for him.
Maybe we could figure out a way to put that photo in with this.
Yes.
And that way you could see me in my Taylor Swift decked out shirt that was homemade.
That's when I knew. No, I'm just kidding. I knew for a while.
But that
he showed
concert was like 6 hours long.
It was really long.
It was insane, but it was so good.
I think that, I don't know. I would have Taylor Swift on the radio all the time. The radio. You know what I mean? In the car.
Absolutely.
All the time. And Cody's like, okay, can we listen to something else? And then I took him to the Taylor Swift concert, and he goes, okay, that was pretty epic.
Yeah, that was epic. And then
she's a good storyteller.
Like, we were on our feet all night long. I had to give my sister, Kenzie's sister Maddie, a piggyback ride back to the car just because like our feet were so tired, and it was just like an epic day.
It doesn't help. I'll have to put pictures up. She wore these awesome boots, but they were tall and they looked like they hurt. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, but it was awesome, and I miss it, and we'll never see the Eras tour again.
So speaking of Taylor Swift, how about the Grammys that happened?
Okay, she won none of her 6 nominations. None. And then Beyonce.
Oh, gosh. Like,
Beyonce won Country Album of the Year.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
What the hell? No, I'm really, I thought it was funny cutting to the country artists in the audience because they all looked so mad. I think it was Casey Musgraves who kind of looked like the most mad to me. But honestly, I would be too if my whole career was in country, and then here comes a pop superstar. And the album is just terrible. Like, I don't think even if an actual country artist did that album, it's still not a Grammy worthy in my opinion. Well, I don't think it's country. Yeah, no, it's awful. And I'm not against genre switching, because that's what Taylor Swift did. But I don't know. It didn't seem like it worked very well, but something must have worked because she won a Grammy for it. So her face was epic, though. Did you see her reaction? You remember her reaction?
No, because I had my head in my hands, so.
Yeah, her reaction was like, what? And then her daughter was just sitting there. I was really confused about the energy at that table because I was thinking to myself, did the daughter know it was going to happen? Because she didn't look shocked. But Beyonce was overly shocked. So I'm like, was this planned? Are the Grammys rigged?
I don't know.
I don't want to say too much. Yeah. I don't want Beyonce coming for us. You know? No, I'm kidding. But, what was really weird, too, was the guy from the Grammys talking about how The Weeknd was boycotting the Grammys. And then the Weeknd showed up.
He introduced The Weeknd.
Yes. So he goes, yeah, last year The Weeknd boycotted the Grammys and we did some work. And now here's The Weeknd. And it was like, okay.
Yeah.
It was very strange.
It was strange. I just kind of quit paying attention to it. I think we ended up turning it off and went back to our Netflix.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We've been on a Netflix kick. Specifically, send help, murder docs.
Yeah, and so before I met Kinsey, I was really big into like the ghost adventures, all the ghost hunting shows and all that stuff. And since I've been with Kinsey, I haven't watched those, but I feel like murder documentaries are a happy medium for us.
Yeah, I think the reason for that is I want to always be really careful about what I watch or listen to because it affects, it messes with your mind.
Yeah, for sure.
And, biblically, am I supposed to be watching this? Am I feeling convicted about this, right? So weighing that out. And I believe, too, like what you watch or listen to, it opens up doors to certain things that can, hey, if you struggle with this, if you struggle with depression, for example, certain sad music talking about sadness and heaviness is not good, right?
Yeah.
So it's things like that. And so murder docs, I like the look into a human's brain and what causes them to want to do something like that. And a lot of the time it's their upbringing, which is really sad. Like, for example, we watched this was I think the worst one we've watched, The Night Stalker.
Yeah, that one was pretty brutal.
Really, really bad. Hit too close to home because I grew up kind of in the LA area. And so, wild. But as a kid, he got tied up to a cemetery, graves, and was forced to sleep there overnight.
Yeah, no telling what else he had to go through as a child.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
And it is sad. It doesn't justify it, but it is interesting going, okay, what environmentally messed somebody up as a kid to cause them to act out as an adult in violence? And it's awful and it's sad. But yeah, it's our happy medium, I suppose.
Yeah, and so we're like maybe 4 documentaries in.
Yeah, I think we watched. Okay, so here's the thing too. My mother is super into Dateline and Crime Junkies, and I used to be like, Mom, I can't believe you can watch this. I can't watch this stuff. And now here we are. She's laughing at us. But yeah, we've watched.
The Texas Killing Fields.
Yes. Why am I blanking? The Zodiac Killer.
Zodiac. We've watched The Night Stalker.
Yes, and there was another one. What other one did we watch?
Wasn't about like the BTK killer or something maybe?
The what?
The BTK?
What is the BTK?
One other freaky serial killer. Like, what was going on? Here's my thought. What was going on in the 70s and 80s? Was there something in the water? Because it seems like
so prominent.
Yeah.
Like Ted Bundy and all of those. What was going on?
Yeah, I don't know, but
and you think what I find really interesting too is that with the advancement of technology, people can open up cold cases that were unsolved. Like, for example, the Texas Killing Fields, wild. They still haven't figured out who it was.
Yeah.
There's a theory that it was multiple serial killers. And, I mean, I think they found 30 women tossed off the side of this highway. And they never figured out who it was. But with the advancement of technology, like, they're able to look further into DNA and all that stuff.
Yeah, ground penetrating radar. There's all
Yeah.
sorts of like new DNA technologies now that they can go back years and years and like pull DNA off of these unfortunate sites that people had to experience the trauma in,
Yeah.
and it's unreal.
Well, it's wild. It went on from like the 1970s until the early 2000s. It was a really long time. And it's just nuts. So watching these is eye-opening too. It makes you definitely more aware. I'm like, sometimes ignorance is not bliss. Sometimes it's good to be aware. But maybe I'm too aware now. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. Just like Kinsey said, it's like crazy to think about what's going through their minds when they're going around and committing all these horrendous crimes,
Yeah.
right? Or what triggered that moment? Was it something for thrill, or was it something more evil at work behind them, or just...
Oh, like the Night Stalker was for sure demonic. Homeboy had a pentagram drawn on everything everywhere, and it was just, he even, said stuff like, I don't even want to say it, but made it obvious who he worshipped, and yeah.
So I don't know. I'm curious to know, like, how many of our listeners
Also like murder dogs.
also, and I hope this doesn't make you think like we're
Weird?
insane.
Okay, but here's the thing. I took psychology in college, and it was my favorite class ever. I just am fascinated by human beings, and and I think that's probably why I like murder docs. I like documentaries in general. We both do. So it doesn't even have to be murder. We like anything.
Yeah, I could sit around. I could watch the History Channel all day long.
Oh,
Like,
yes,
I'm a
he
history
does.
nerd.
He actually does.
I love that stuff. Josh Gates. Maybe he'll find this. I don't know, but I love that
Josh
guy.
Gates.
Josh Gates and all of the
Big fans in the Howell household.
Yeah, no, he's like my Indiana Jones. I love all of his stuff and the archaeology behind all this, and I love it. Like I could sit around and watch that all day long.
He really is kind of a history nerd. The funny thing about Cody is, like, you have all these random facts. It's crazy. We'll just be in conversation, and you'll spit something out so random, but I'm like, how do you know that? And it's because you just watch hours of the History Channel, or you're reading articles, or whatever, but it is true.
Yeah, I mean, I might not remember what I had for breakfast today.
But you'll know about how the pyramids were built.
Just some random facts. I'm pretty salty at that. Pretty good at that.
Pretty good at that. No, that's amazing. Wow. I love that our dogs are passed out right now.
Yeah, I don't know if this microphone is picking up Milo over here snoring or not. I hope it is, so you can just kind of hear.
I hope not.
What
It was so loud earlier. I'm like, please don't let it be too loud. We've been taking them to doggy daycare. They love it, and we love it because A, they're getting exercise, and B, they're like ready to go to bed.
So shout out to our friends at Brindle's.
Yes, we love you guys. Seriously, we don't know what we would do without you.
And the dogs love you guys too. Scout is outside of the frame, just passed out. Like,
oh, when we pull up to doggy daycare, the dude is like,
yeah,
like
so
he knows,
excited,
jumping
so
out
excited.
of the car, stoked to be there.
And Milo, he's a little shy with people, but
he runs right up to the owner.
He runs right up to the owner and
loves him.
loves him and follows him around, and it's a comforting feeling to know that they're well taken care of.
No, for sure.
While we're not around, and knowing that they enjoy going brings joy to us.
No, for sure. Because we're doggy lovers. We love our dogs.
We do.
We do.
It's our children.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have any musician fails? Like any stories about where you were like, ooh, I blew that, or that was embarrassing?
Oh, yeah, too many. Too many.
Does one come to mind?
Oh, my gosh. Probably. Oh, man, there's so many that comes to mind. Probably one of the biggest ones was I was playing at a conference at our church, and we had the Moorings in service with us, and we were playing I don't know if some of you know the Jesus Culture song Alleluia, and it has this real. It's one of my favorite songs. It has this really sick, just like this guitar part in it, and I went into that solo, and I don't know what the heck happened, but it was horrendous. It was so bad. And ever since then, I have not been able, because it was a mental thing, like I have not been able to play that part, because when I get there, I freak out thinking that it's going to happen again. And I just remember playing that. Like, I think in the middle of it, when I was like, oh my gosh, this is so bad, I think I just took my volume pedal and I turned it off, and I was like, yep, I'm done. I'm done. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing.
Oh, no. Wasn't that the song you just recorded?
Yes. So I got over it.
Good.
It's still not perfect, but...
Well, here's the thing. I don't think the two of us will ever think anything we do is perfect. Being the fact that we are perfectionists and overachievers. I just think that's how we're hardwired, you know?
Yeah, no, I think so too, but I just... Gosh, you just made me... I think I have PTSD from that moment.
I'm sorry. I believe
You're
in
like
you.
triggering that.
You're really talented. You're really you are.
Oh, that was so embarrassing.
What's so wild to me about Cody is he, you know, people will compliment him all day long. I think he's the most humble man to ever exist, but also I just want to shake him because I'm like, believe in yourself. You're so good. You
Thanks,
really
babe.
are.
Thank you.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm his wife. I thought that before we started even dating, so. And you've improved, too, like, a lot. You were amazing when we met, and you're even better now, and imagine, like, in 5 more years.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I've had a lot of help.
I was not one of those, but I know nothing about music.
Well, you've helped as far as pushed me to want to better myself, you know, like push me because there's something better on the other side,
Yeah.
you know, if I just put in the work. And so thank you for that. But I've got some really good friends that have helped me.
Who do know stuff about music.
Justin and Cody,
Yeah.
and then, you know, some other friends, and being surrounded by like-minded musicians, and
For sure.
and you surround yourself with better musicians, it causes you to be better, in my opinion.
No, for sure. It's important who you surround yourself with, friend-wise, because you are, you are who you surround yourself with. You are what you eat, too. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You eat junk food all day long, well, that shows. You hang around bad people who don't support you, push you, motivate you, then you won't get anywhere.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was meant to be a joke. I just meant I know nothing about music.
Well, you're learning though. Well, I'll have all my gear and pedal board out, and she'll be like, "So what's this do?" And I'm like, I'm explaining. She's like, "Oh, okay." And so she's starting to like understand what all this stuff is. My big thing now is I'm obsessing over a new guitar,
Oh, I know.
and
Our hobbies are so expensive.
yeah,
Well, is it a hobby if you get paid for it? I
think
guess
so.
not.
I I think it's still a
Our
hobby.
jobs are very expensive. Yeah, I know. I don't know. But anyways, talk about the guitar.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm like obsessing over this new guitar, and we'll be watching our murder documentaries on TV, and
he's scrolling.
I'm scrolling, looking at all these beautiful Gibson ES 335s,
Yeah.
and the one I want is expensive,
Yeah. Like
really expensive.
$4,000.
Yes, about.
I wish I could get you the one you wanted.
But yeah, one day. And so when I obsess about something, I constantly research and I constantly look up and
We're
dream.
the same thing. We do the same thing. Yeah.
And I will do that until there's either something else I start obsessing about, or I find a way to make it happen.
Yep. We're the same person
Yeah,
in that regard.
which is a dangerous thing,
Yes.
because then the whole budgeting factor gets involved.
Oh my lord. Yeah, they don't tell you that about marriage. They're never like, yeah, so money.
Yeah, money.
Although we recommend this for everyone to do. premarital counseling, and we did that, and we did discuss it, but you just don't think about it, I guess.
Yeah, no, you don't. And when you get to that point, I want to say it's eye-opening, but at the same time, you're like, it's not eye-opening because
Well, it does. You know what? It doesn't help that. I mean, we do save money. We're smart with our money.
Yeah.
But we're also two very bougie people,
yes,
and so we don't like to buy anything. I don't want to say, like, we'd rather buy quality than quantity. I guess.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Which is not good for budget making, but
Yeah.
anyways, that's us.
That is us.
That is us.
Like, I had to send a pedal off today to get repaired. I don't know if I told you that or not.
You did.
Okay, I did. So, hey,
That broke.
brownie points for me.
Yeah, did we talk about the in-ear monitor? Yes, we did.
Yes,
Incident?
we did.
We're
yeah.
getting that fixed, so that's good. Praise God.
Praise God.
Praise the Lamb. That could be fixed, and it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
I
bad
was
at all.
thinking it was going to be like a couple grand down the drain, just over.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It's not. It's just 100 or two. It's not
Yeah.
bad at all.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, hopefully we'll get those back within a couple weeks or so, and be good to go.
Absolutely. Well, this was fun.
It was fun.
Episode 2.
Episode 2 down.
Yes, and I want you guys to let us know what you want us to talk about. We received a couple of things through DMs on Instagram. A lot of you asked how the heck I ended up at Adam Sandler's Christmas party. We could talk about that in episode 3 maybe. Stuff about relationships you guys asked. So if you have any more questions, things you want us to cover, topics you want us to discuss, we're open. Let us know. Open
And
books.
and if we don't have a direct answer, we will talk about it and research it, and hopefully bring some clarity to whatever you want to know.
Yes. AI is amazing, so research is easy now. Okay, we got to talk about this.
Okay, yeah.
I went into a camera store, okay, looking for film for my Super 8 film camera. They didn't sell it. It's very hard to come by. You have to buy it online. And, okay, hello, Scout. That was loud. And so all I did was take a photo of the film that was in the camera store, and I asked ChatGPT, can I use any of these? And it responded, no. Those are all the wrong type of film. And so it was wild.
That scares me. I don't know why. It just scares me.
I mean, it is scary, but at the same time, it's so efficient. And apparently it's also really bad for our environment because the amount of water they use to cool down the computers is way more than Google uses.
You need to conserve water, folks.
Yeah. Scary. But, what comforts me is Jesus will just come and get
My
us.
thing is, like, is this causing people to get, like, more dumb?
Yes. I think so because, even with, let's think.
Autocorrect. People can't
Yeah.
spell anymore, right?
People can't spell. People don't know directions. Me. We rely
Oh,
on
you're
our
talking about
phones.
directions like north, south, east, west type directions,
Or
right?
in general, just like you just throw stuff in your maps and you're like, okay, it'll take me. I don't have to think about
Yeah.
looking for anything. It just tells you. And yeah, don't even ask me. I remember one time as an 18-year-old, I witnessed a car accident, so I called the police, and they're like, which way are you headed? North, south, east? And I was like, I don't know. So yes, it is making us more dumb.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
It is efficient.
I don't use it. I don't use it. I have used Perplexity for some emails and stuff that I've sent, but as far as research or trying to figure things out, I don't use AI.
Yeah, it's pretty efficient. It's really quick. I think that's why people are drawn to it because you don't have to search. Like when you make a search on Google, you're having to then look through everything Google pulls up. But AI and ChatGPT or Perplexity, whatever, kind of consolidates all of that and then looks through those articles for you.
That's crazy.
I know. Physical books are gonna be a thing of the past. It's gonna be vintage.
I don't even
Scary.
have anything to say about that.
That's scary. That's insane. Soon enough, kids will be going to school and like looking at computers in front of them, like
What's the
like holograms or whatever.
Yeah, what's the glasses thing?
VR.
Virtual reality.
Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh.
I hope before anything wild happens, we're long gone and Jesus comes back and we're good to go.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended this on a very light note. Doomsday, folks.
We're not preppers, I promise you.
There is that van that kind of looks like and lives in our neighborhood, and it looks like he's a prepper.
Well, it's just one of those like Sprinter vans, and he's got it decked out, and I love it. Like if I could work remotely, like I would buy one of those vans, and I would get Starlink satellite internet, and just go and work and travel, and it would be epic.
Yeah.
Kenzie, on the other hand, I don't think that she could survive living in a van with me for long road trips or anything, just because I would probably annoy her.
I just like having space after a while. You know? You become
You have
overstimulated.
like all of the outdoors when we travel and pull over and stuff.
Yeah, but you know, if we annoy each other, we can just go to the other room.
True.
In a van, it's like, let me go jog 5 miles away and hope I don't end up in a murder doc.
Yikes. Okay, we're not getting a van.
We need to end this episode, but it reminds me of that. Did you ever see that couple? I wish I could think of their name, but they went road tripping together.
Yeah,
and
she was an influencer,
missing.
right? Or something like that? Yes.
She went missing, and the boyfriend ended up killing her.
Yeah, no, I remember. That was just like, what, 3 or 4 years ago,
not
maybe?
that long ago.
I do remember that.
Wild.
It is wild.
Anyways, thanks, guys, for tuning in to How We Do It.
This is how we do it, folks.
This is how we do it. Hope you love our new theme song.
Yeah.
Our new rap.
New rap, yeah.
We'll see you for episode 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.